parallel and perpendicular lines, students will be able to write equations of parallel and perpendicular lines. Example 1. What is the equation of a line in slope-intercept form that passes through the point 8,9 and is parallel to the graph of 3 over 4x minus 2? First of all, if the equation is going to be parallel, it's going to have the same exact slope as the given equation. So the only thing you're getting from the given equation is that slope that you can use to help you write an equation. Now this equation is going to go through the point 8,9. So 8,9 is the point we're going to use to write the equation. Now we just can't jump into slope-intercept form because we don't know what the y-intercept is. So we start with point-slope form. Y minus y1 is going to equal m times x minus x1, substituting y minus 9 is going to equal your slope of 3 over 4, x minus 8. Then, to write the equation in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, we're going to get y by itself. So we distribute our 3 over 4 on the right side of the equation. We end up with 3 over 4x minus, 3 over 4 times 8. We cancel, leave us with 2. 3 times 2 is going to give us 6. We bring down our y minus 9. And last step is to add 9 to negative 6. So in slope-intercept form, y equals 3 over 4x minus 3. That's your final equation written in slope-intercept form. Go ahead and pause the video, see if you can do these two on your own, and then unpause to check your solution. So you're writing the equation of the line passing through the given point that's going to be parallel to the given line. So again, the only thing you want from the equation is you want the slope. So to start writing this equation, we use point-slope form. So y minus our y1, which is 5, is going to equal our slope of negative 2 over 3, x minus negative 3. We'll simplify. Y minus 5 is going to equal negative 2 over 3, x plus 3. We then distribute negative 2 over 3x, multiply negative 2 over 3 times 3. We can cancel. We're left with negative 2. Bring down your y minus 5. And then we'll add 5 to the other side of the equation. And you'll see the equation in slope-intercept form is y equal to negative 2 over 3x plus 3. All right, the second problem is a little tricky because you have a slope of 0. Okay, so to start writing the equation, y minus 4 is going to equal 0, x minus 1. Distribute on the right, you end up with 0x minus 0, which is just 0. And then we'll add 4 to the other side of the equation, and y is going to equal positive 4. So that is the equation of the line parallel to y equal to 0x minus 3. Next, understanding the slopes of perpendicular lines. So how do the slopes of perpendicular lines compare? We have two perpendicular lines here. The slopes are calculated. One is negative 4 over 3. The other is 3 over 4. So their slopes are opposite reciprocals of each other. So if, let's just say I had a slope of 1 over 2, the slope of the line that's perpendicular, you'll flip it and change the sign will be negative 2. So what is the equation of the line passing through the point 1,7 and is perpendicular to the graph of y equal to negative 1 over 4x plus 11? So perpendicular lines, slopes are opposite reciprocals of each other. So if our equation is perpendicular to this one given, then our equation has a slope of positive 4 since the slope of the line given to us is negative 1 over 4. You're then going to use the point 1,7 to write the equation. So starting in point slope form, y minus 7 is going to equal 4. X minus 1. To write the equation in slope-intercept form, we'll distribute 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. We'll bring down the y minus 7, adding 7 to negative 4. Y is going to equal 4x plus 3 as our equation written in slope-intercept form. Go ahead and pause the video. See if you can do this one on your own, and then unpause to check your solution. So again, the equation is going to be passing through the point 4, 5 and perpendicular to the graph of y equal to 2x minus 3. So the slope you're going to use is negative 1 over 2. The point is passing through is 4, 5. So we can start writing the equation in point slope form. Y minus our y1 of 5 is going to equal negative 1 over 2 x minus 4. To write the equation in slope-intercept form, solve for y. Negative 1 over 2x plus 2, because half of 4 is 2. And when you have a negative times a negative, it'll give you a positive. Bring down your y minus 5. Add 5 to positive 2. Y is going to equal negative 1 over 2x plus 7 is your final equation written in slope-intercept form. Are the graphs of the equations parallel, perpendicular, or neither? But let's see, we have to compare their slopes. We have one slope of negative 3 over 4 for your second equation. The first equation, we have 3y equal to negative 4x plus 6. We have to rewrite the equation so that it's in slope-intercept form. To do that, we'll need to divide everything by 3. Y is going to equal negative 4 over 3x plus 2. So remember, in order for them to be perpendicular, they have to be opposite reciprocals, meaning one negative and one positive, and both of these are negative. So these equations are neither parallel nor perpendicular. Go ahead and pause the video. Try these two on your own, and then unpause to check your solution. So for part A, both equations are already written in slope-intercept form. So we have one that has a slope of 1 over 2. The other that has a slope of 2. Remember, the signs have to be different for them to be perpendicular, and they have the same sign again. So this one is neither parallel nor perpendicular. Okay. For our second set of equations, we have a slope of -5. And over here, we're going to solve for y by subtracting 25x on both sides of the equation first. 25x cancels. 5y is going to equal -25x plus 1. We'll then divide everything by +5. And we'll see that y is going to equal -5x plus 1 over 5. So it looks like the second equation has a slope of -5. Their slopes are the same, so these two are parallel. We have our concept summary here, the difference between parallel and perpendicular, and what the graphs of those equations look like. Lastly, complete this do you know how for a summary of so that you can check your understanding.